How did becoming a father impact your recovery journey?
I think becoming a father was number one, the biggest gifts that recovery gave me, apart from meeting my beloved, my wife, and developing that relationship. But the next step of becoming a father was the biggest gifts that recovery gave me, because I know for certain if I was not sober, if I was not living a sober life of honesty and commitment and truth, I would have not had the chance, the opportunity to step into fatherhood, to step into myself, to the belief that I could be a father. It's given me the life of my wildest dreams, as the recovery promises to give you.
What are some of the unique challenges you faced as a father in recovery, and how did you navigate them?
The biggest challenge that I've faced in fatherhood, in my recovery, has been dealing with my own emotions, my own expectations, emotional overwhelm on a whole new level. It's one thing to do it for yourself. It's one thing to do it in partnership, to do that for your kids, your wife, and yourself all at the same time has been a huge challenge. And to manage both of my kids' emotions at the same time and their individual needs, and the pressure that that puts on me. The principles that recovery has given me, the emotional toolkit, the spiritual toolkit to add into my daily life in order to handle myself first and my family. Yeah, it's enabled me to get through one day at a time and become the father that I am. Yeah.
How has your relationship with your children evolved as you've grown in your recovery?
My relationship with my children has deepened as I've evolved in my recovery, as I've gone deeper into myself, then therefore all my relationships outward deepened and become more real, more authentic, more connected, more healthy, more loving, more real, right? And with my daughter, who's now 7 years old, I get to share these principles with her. I get to teach her to live in one day at a time, to be real with herself, to deal with her emotions and process her emotions so she can clean her bucket and show up who she is and still express the truth of what's alive for her. In that, it just creates a more authentic environment of safety, of trust, of love.
What values or lessons from your recovery have you tried to instill in your children?
The principles from recovery in my sober life, my spiritual life, that I've been able to bring to my kids, to my daughter specifically, is rigorous honesty, integrity, acceptance, finding joy in the day, the one day that we have, but specifically being rigorously honest in all situations, living in integrity, doing the right thing even if nobody's watching, right? That's what we get to work on when she is naturally pushing the boundaries as the child that she is. It's her sole responsibility, and to teach her in a way that are aligned with these core values. It's fun to bring what I've learned and how I've learned to live in my life to model a way of living that I never got taught as a child, and to bring this to her in a structure, and therefore for my son as well. Yeah.
How do you balance the demands of fatherhood with maintaining your sobriety and personal well-being?
Well, I think the answer to that question pertains to not only how do I manage fatherhood and that responsibilities in the day-to-day, but anything in my life. And the answer to that is my personal well-being, my spiritual well-being, my emotional well-being comes before anything else. One thing I've learned in sobriety is to be healthily selfish in that way, to put myself first before the things that my day holds for me. Because if I wake up and I don't right size myself, then life goes a little haywire, as the past has shown me. But as I've learned to sit down in the morning, connect, right size myself, clean myself, then I'm able to show up in all affairs of my life, for my family, for work, for clients, for friends, in an authentic way, and a real way, and a dedicated way, and a right-sized way where I can handle whatever challenges or the unpredictability that life brings, but especially the unpredictability that fatherhood brings and the kids bring on a day-to-day. And I get to do that from a place of joy and happiness for most of the time, despite the challenges.